They say curiosity kills the cat, but for some of us, curiosity kills reality itself. This is how it begins. Be one question, one quote, one late-night video, and before you know it, you're addicted to philosophy. Let's explore the 7 stages of philosophical addiction. You begin at level 1, the spark. You're maybe 14, 15, a little strange, a little too curious. You don't quite fit in. And one night, after watching Rick and Morty, or maybe a Jordan Peterson clip, something inside you wakes up. You start wondering, wait, what even is the meaning of life? You open YouTube, and suddenly the algorithm becomes your new philosopher. Philosophy Tube, ContraPoints, Kurzgesagt, all whispering the same question. What if everything you believe is just an illusion? Congratulations, you've entered the first stage of philosophical addiction. You feel smarter, different, even a bit superior. You tell your friends nothing matters. And for the first time, that feels powerful. Level 2, the aesthetic of depth. You start dressing like your thoughts. Dark academia. Long coats, turtlenecks, coffee-stained notebooks. You sit in cafes pretending to read Camus' The Stranger. You don't fully understand it, but it looks profound, and that's enough. You post quotes like, "Hell is other people." You highlight sentences you don't understand and stare out of windows dramatically. You're not just studying philosophy anymore, but you're becoming its costume. Level 3, the intellectual rush. Now you're devouring ideas. Nietzsche, Marx, Kierkegaard, Foucault, no longer just names, but portals. You start seeing everything as theory, love, pain, even breakfast. You stop watching sitcoms because they feel shallow. You call people normies. You confuse complexity with truth. You read one paragraph of Hegel and think you've unlocked the universe. But deep down, a small part of you wonders, if I'm so enlightened, why do I feel more lost than ever? Level 4, the collapse of meaning. Here's where it gets dark. You've questioned so much that nothing feels real anymore. You've turned the search for truth into self-torture. You analyze everything, every emotion, every sentence, every smile. You're addicted to understanding, but allergic to living. You look at people having fun and feel both envy and disgust. You say things like, "There's no such thing as love, only biochemical delusion," but secretly you crave the simplicity of not knowing. You wish you could go back, before meaning mattered so much. Level 5, the postmodern rebirth. Just when you think you've hit the bottom, you discover postmodernism. Deleuze, Baudrillard, Zizek. They sound revolutionary. You start talking about simulacra, metastructures, and language games. You claim to reject every system while unknowingly building your own. You tweet lines like, "Truth is a social construct," and it feels like transcendence. But really, you've just found a more complicated cage to live in. Level 6, the mystical spiral. Philosophy isn't just about thought anymore, it's about being. You discover Jung, Alan Watts, Advaita Vedanta, maybe the Bhagavad Gita. You start meditating, fasting, wandering through nature with a notebook. You realize philosophy and spirituality are twins wearing different masks. One uses logic, the other silence, both chasing the indescribable. You feel flashes of something beyond words, a glimpse of unity, of cosmic laughter. You stop trying to win debates. You start trying to remember. Level 7, the infinite loop. You've gone full circle. You've read thousands of pages, watched endless lectures, debated strangers online. You've seen every perspective, and yet you know nothing. Philosophy becomes not a path to truth, but a mirror showing your own mind. You realize wisdom isn't about collecting ideas, but it is about dissolving the need for them. You find peace in not knowing. And for the first time, silence feels like the highest philosophy of all. But be warned, Once you've seen the world this way, there's no going back. You'll always carry that question inside you. What is real? And maybe that question is the real philosopher, and you're just its voice. If this journey hits somewhere deep inside your mind, subscribe and keep walking the path. More philosophy, more madness, more meaning. Welcome to your awakening.